Hello everybody, I'm making this guide to show you how to get the Transmission Received achievement, which just came out on March 1st. And I'm going to be doing this as quickly as possible because I only have 9 minutes in which to show you where all these, I think it's like 23 or 20, whatever, radio locations are. So let's just run through this as quickly as we possibly can. I might even use cheats just to make this even faster, like no clip. So I apologize if that seems cheesy, but it's just to prove the point and get through the guide as quickly as possible. I'm wasting time just explaining to you why I'm using cheats to make it faster. So let's go. The first radio you actually get to in the initial chamber at the start of the very game. As you can see, there is a red, well, I have a green light on it because I already unlocked it, but each radio is marked individually with a red light, which turns green once you've taken it to the right trigger location. So for instance, here, you take the device out of the chamber where you initially start and to the big red button, and that is that. It then turns green after that. After your elevator ride to chamber 01, you will then find it located right here on the tip of this camera. Just knock the camera off to get it, and you then take it, of course, to the exit. In test chamber 02, the next radio you're looking for is actually located right there. You can see it through the window. When you head through the door, just place a portal on the ceiling as soon as you get the portal gun, of course, and you can just grab it dropping down and taking it. I think it sets off somewhere in the middle of this room, but I could be wrong on that. You might want to try to walk around the room with it just to make sure you get it right. We're now in chamber 03. In chamber 03, it's a bit tricky because they hit it right here on top of this camera at the end of the hall. So before you get on that elevator, knock this off, and then you have to take the radio back to, I think it's like somewhere in this area, actually up top. So try to move around the ceiling with it a bit, and you'll basically set it off. Alright, chamber 04, this one's kind of obvious because it actually falls out with the box that initially falls. So just place the portal here, grab your radio, and take it. I think it sets off at the button, or it might be back here at the elevator. A couple were set off by the elevator, or maybe it's at the end of the hall. But the point is, trial and error, you'll figure it out. Chamber 05. Chamber 05, you've got 2 buttons. The actual device itself is in here. Just take it back into the room by placing a portal on the ground, obviously, and then you're in here with it. Now we're in chamber 06. This one is actually kind of cleverly hidden. It's right up here. Just place a portal on the ceiling and reach through, or as you fall, grab it, however you want to do it. Now, for this chamber, chamber 07, okay, with the platform and just placing a portal right there to solve it, you have to actually go under the stairs, so just crawl, and the portal is, I'm sorry, the radio you're looking for is hidden right here behind this pillar. Sorry, it keeps disappearing because there are no clipping through the wall. Anyway, so you just take it into the middle of the room, I think, or maybe it's on the platform or around this area. Either way, it's very simple to find where it has to go. Chamber 08, this one's kind of obvious unless you're not really paying attention. As soon as you get on the lift and it starts moving, just grab it because it's right underneath where the lift is at. My recommended technique is, of course, just wait for it to go back and forth, get comfortable, grab it when you can, and take it. I think it's either here or you actually have to, you have to take it all the way back to the beginning of this chamber, actually, to have it count. Alright, now we are in chamber 09. Chamber 09, it's kind of obvious. It's right there. You have to grab the box, and as you jump off of this platform up here, just try to knock it out of that hole. It's a bit tricky. You could also try standing on the box and jumping. Sometimes that might have some success. The first time I actually knocked the box in, it landed on top of the radio like this, and I ended up getting nowhere with it. So it might take you a couple tries to get it angled properly to actually, knock the radio out of the hole. Or you can just grab it out if you can, via falling down from the ceiling or using other techniques. Chamber 10, this one took me a bit to figure out, actually. It's not in any of the first starting rooms. It's not behind any of the pillars. It's actually after you do the first jump, it's in this room with the multi-jumps. And my recommended technique is to place a portal at the very edge here, and then drop down, and as you roll out of it, just try to grab that sucker and take it with you. Chamber 11, you're going to want to first focus on actually solving Chamber 11, because it takes a very long time with the rotatey thing in the middle that you have to get to eventually. Anyway, once you've unlocked both portals, and you've grabbed it, and the button comes up, and all is well, and this thing lowers down, and like I said, the button comes up, look right there at the door. Oh, there it is, right there. Recommended technique is to ride your little platform, and then poke your head around the corner and grab it. You're going to want to then ride the elevator back and take it right here in the very middle of the room where you actually grabbed the second portal gun at. Now we're in Chamber 12. Chamber 12, holy moly, this one's well hidden. It's actually right here at the very top of this line. You'll have to be really tricky about exactly how you get up there. But that's where it is, okay? So to reiterate, okay, this is the area below where the thing flips up that you can fling yourself to the end with. So it's like the second floor, I guess you could call it. Floor number 2. Yeah, it's labeled. You look up, and it's right there. Okay, that's where the radio is. Alright, now we're in the chamber that everybody remembers every little detail about. I've even seen this chamber actually ported to the iPhone. It's the first chamber where you apparently have both portals and can just go crazy and can take a very, very long time to solve. It's right here, the radio, because, you know, just look for the platform, and while you're riding the platform, stand on top of the box, don't take the box off the platform, and as it rides along, just grab your radio, and I think you have to take it into the last room. Alright, for this one I recommend not going for the box first because it helps to have that extra bit of elevation. Place a portal right here near the X. Look up, that's where your radio's at. Walk up your stairwell, come to here, wait for the stairwell to drop back down, drop back down, drop back down. There we go. Place a portal, jump through, fling yourself up, and grab it. This will take a few tries. But the place it activates is actually right here on this middle piston in the room full of deadly liquid on the floor and the bouncy ball you have to go get. Okay? So don't forget to look for that. I'm sorry if I forgot to list the test chamber. This one's 15, so I guess the last one was 14. And this one's really easy to find if you're looking for it. It's right here. So as you come out of the elevator and you see a test 15 sign, just aim a portal up there, place one here, and look to your left and shuffle gently, and you can grab it because it's just sitting on the edge of that thing up there, okay? Okay, and you just take it anywhere in this room and it'll pretty much activate. Or it could, no, I'm sorry, this one actually I think activates back at the elevator. Just be sure to not fizzle it, okay? Okay, you open both of the doors. Whoa, I am lagging because I got too many browser windows open. Anyway, okay, and you jump through, and you end up in here. So you then grab your little portal-y device, the doors will close, and
no fault of the enrichment center, you have managed to trap yourself in this room.
An escape hatch will open in 3, 2, 1, and the escape hatch opens, and you're out, and you take it, I think, up to the top of that elevator. This one's pretty obvious. I don't think I have to name the chamber this is. It's the one with all the androids in it. Or rather, the drone guns. Your radio is not in this back area whatsoever, but this is where you'll have to take it. So remember, you take it to this help sign, and the radio is actually on this pile of boxes because that's actually where a radio was originally, before this patch. So you take this radio on the pile of boxes, back to here to set it off. And that's all there is to it. Okay, companion cube chamber. It's actually under the third companion cube lifting blocky thing, sorry. Okay, so you've got the companion cube, you're solving your puzzles. It's this one, so I believe that's from the... yeah, I think it's the one where you have to redirect or dodge a bullet thing as it comes through. And it's right under here, and you just take it to the incinerator. So once you've grabbed it, you just take it to the incinerator and lay it on top or whatever, and that'll set it off.